Welcome back everybody, Raam Anand here, founder of InfoYogis and creator of Stardom Test and Stardom Alliance. Today I wanted to welcome you to this video and I wanted to share with you one of the most asked questions that I get when I do my hangouts, when I do my webinars and when I go for coaching classes and teach people. People keep asking me all these different questions, and one question keeps coming back almost every day, and that is, after the demise or the so-called death of SEO, which is search engine optimization as you know it, people are asking me, what should I do in my marketing? Apart from focusing on the 7 positive outcomes that I discussed in another video, here's something that I want to share with you today, and this is something that I picked up. I'm sharing with you from my elite training program. So let me share with you, let me write a diagram that I use to explain the strategies that I'm going to share with you today, and I call it as the branding or the influence trifecta. Influence trifecta. This is a 3-pronged strategy I represent in the form of a triangle that I want to explain to you right now today. The first corner of the triangle, I call it as message. It's the message. So what exactly you have here, what is your message? The first part of the strategy is figuring out your messaging. What is your message to the world? What do you want to tell to the world? Who are you? What is it? What are your offers? What is your core message? So that forms your message, and the assets that you're going to build in your message structure is going to be your images, for example, and videos. Images are something that depicts, for example, your logo is your image. Something that you share on your social networks is an image. A picture speaks 1,000 words, so to say. So create as many marketing assets or messaging assets about your message, create as many images as possible, and start sharing, doing and sharing videos. Today in this economy, training is marketing. Training is selling. If you want to sell something, you have to start with training. You can start your own training videos, how-to videos, presentation videos, screencasts. You can also use tools like Camtasia, for example, or Screencast. If you're using a Mac computer like me, you can use Screencast. And Camtasia now is also available for Mac as well. So you can use programs or software like that to create images and videos that you can share with your audience. And the latest kind of messaging asset that you can build today is called infographics. Infographics are a rage today, and today by sharing infographics, people tend to share it to their friends and their members and their circle of influence, and ultimately it can go viral, by the way. And one resource that I want to share with you for creating infographics is this website called where can I write this? Infogram. Go to www.infogr.am. That's the website. It's not Infogram, it's infogr.am. Go to this website, and of course I'm not affiliated with this website, nor do they pay me anything as an affiliate commission for sending people there. This is a resource that I personally use to help my clients create their infographics, and this website is very unique. And on this website you can go and create infographics that are not just images, that are interactive. You can create interactive infographics. That's what you can create on this website here. Go and check it out. Last time when I checked, creating interactive infographics was free, no cost, but don't know, maybe they have started charging for that. But anyway, it's a resource that I wanted to share with you today. Right, your messaging consists of creating images, videos, and infographics, and in infographics creating interactive infographics. And here's the resource that you can go and use today. And the next corner of this trifecta is going to be about media. Media is all about getting your message across, reaching your audience, getting exposure to your messages. The messages you create here, you're going to use the media as vehicles to transport your message from you or your company or your brand to your consumers, to your audience, to your followers, to your friends, to your brand ambassadors. There are different vehicles that you can use to spread your message across, and one of them, and the most important of them, are let me just rub these. Hope you have made a note of this. There are two important media vehicles or media you have to use, and number one is print media. Getting a press release done and submitting it to all these thousands of different online press release sites is passive. It's old word. It's not going to work anymore. In fact, it's going to do more damage than any good today after the post SEO period. So today you have to focus back. The focus is again back on the print media, because almost all the print media, print newspapers today have their online counterparts. Like for example, CNN.com, BBC, or USA Today, name it, Times, name it, they have it. So you have to focus on getting your message in the form of articles or magazine clips, or your content or your messaging onto the print media, both in print and online versions. And here's one tip that I want to share with you today, and that is going to this website. Let me write it down here. It's called Horo, H-O-R-O, and the website is www.helpareporter.com. Hope you can see this. I have written till the end. Let me just spell it out here again. The website is called www.helpareporter.com, helpareporter.com. Hopefully my post-production people here can put an overlay or the title of this URL here on this video somewhere. Hopefully they can do it. So here's this resource that I want to share with you. The helpareporter.com. Go to this website. There are paid versions, but you can scroll down a little and you can find the basic free version. You sign up. It's a newsletter every day. Haro is going to send you media inquiries and categorized into different sections. And these are people, or reporters, or journalists who are wanting to write content pieces for newspapers around the world, magazines, and even authoritative websites like Wikipedia or the Huffington Post, so to say. So these people are already looking for experts. They already have questions, maybe in your niche or even in your industry. So every day you get an email from them. You can look through the email, and if any of these media queries, that's what they're called, if they suit you, or if you think that the audience can go to benefit from your expertise, you can contact these reporters directly and you can submit or answer their questions. And maybe you can, some of my clients have gotten into CNN and USA Today and Wall Street Journal and all the most of the major publications out there by using this resource. So it's a very good, great resource, and it's free. So go ahead and take advantage of that. The next vehicle that you can use to spread your message across from this portion here, from this strategy using the media, is called social. You have heard of this before, social media. So what exactly you can do with social media? Social media is all about engaging your audience, engaging your fans, engaging your followers. And here I don't have to tell you more on how to engage with your audience, but here I want to give you a resource that you can use, which is called you go to this website called buffer app. I think it's bufferapp.com. I'm sure it's bufferapp.com. So go to this website called bufferapp.com, and this is an application. It's an online program. As usual, they have the paid version as well as the free version. In the free version, you can add up to 4 social media accounts that you have, including Google+, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. All you can do here, this buffer app allows you to buffer your messages, your images, your videos, and your infographics, and anything that you want to share with your fans. You can buffer them all up, and Buffer app automatically schedules your messages and posts them to your social media profiles at the scheduled time of the day. For example, you can schedule the entire week's posts at the specific time to go out to your social media. For example, let's say I want to post about my new webinar that is coming up in the next week. I can schedule 20 different images or messages about my webinar announcements to go out twice every day, for example, for the entire week. I can schedule them all in advance, and automatically at the set time, Buffer app sends out those messages to your social media pages, social media profiles. Amazing, isn't it? This is the vehicle that you can use, and you can set it on autopilot. So this is what I call it as leveraging the technology. And the third most important part of this trifecta is going to be mastery. This is the most important part. Here, you're going to engage with your audience and demonstrate to your audience, to your followers, to your fans, members, subscribers, whoever you want to call them, that you are the master of your trade. You are the master of your topic. How do you do that? There are several ways to do that. Number one, people today go write books, become an author. That's one way of doing it, but it takes a lot of time to write and publish a book, at least several weeks. Even if you know everything about Kindle, it takes several weeks, but you can find someone to write a book. But the best and the easiest and the fastest way to gain this authority status of becoming a master is to do something known as, anyone heard of this company called Google? Google plus Hangouts. Google plus Hangouts is a technology from Google that allows anyone to start and broadcast their own live program. For example, this video could have been, instead of recording it as a video, we could have done it as a live broadcast. Of course, I do my own Hangouts a lot of time today. Actually, from my website called stardomalliance.com, I conduct regular webinars and Hangouts and live broadcasts. Whenever I have something interesting to share with my audience, I use this medium. And this Google Plus Hangouts especially is working tremendously very well for me. So that's the reason why I suggest you start presenting to your audience, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or even 30-minute presentations. You can share your screen, you can speak directly on camera if you want to, or you can also produce a PowerPoint presentation, or you can even play a video on your Hangouts. And there are several software available in the market that can help you set up your own webinars that can run right off your website, right on the on your website, on your branding, under your banner or your branding or on your website. And one of them is something that I personally endorse and I personally use and recommend, which is available. It's called the world's greatest webinar platform, and it is, by the way. And here's my recommendation. My full recommendation goes to this website here. Go to celebrity famous, there's a hyphen here, celebrity-famous.com/webinar again -setup. Webinar-setup. Hopefully, again, I hope my post-production team to put that URL here. It's going to be celebrity-famous.com/webinar setup. So this is a kind of software that I personally use on my webinars, and I regularly conduct all these webinars and training programs where I teach even more strategies like this. And what happens when you apply these strategies? Before I tell you about what to do next, let me explain what happens when you use this trifecta. I would like to call this as the Stardom Trifecta. Stardom Trifecta. When people hear about my stardom strategies, when I teach people about how to become a star and what are the strategies that I use to help people go from being unseen to achieving superstardom, some of them come back saying that, they ask me, can anyone become a star? Absolutely yes, that's my answer. If you can do this trifecta, you can become a star. How? You increase your messaging. Let me use the black one to give some contrast. You increase your messaging, you increase your media, where you get exposure to your messages through the media, and you increase your techniques or strategy, implement the strategies for mastery, write a book, do Google Hangouts, start your own webinars, publish more content. Ultimately what happens is your circle of influence start expanding in all directions. Your circle of influence, that means your fan base, your brand ambassadors, your brand name, your branding, your whatever you want to call that. What I would like to call it is your circle of influence starts growing in all directions. And what happens when that grows? People start having to place more trust on you. People get your message. You get to get your message across to even more bigger numbers of people. You can expand your messages far and wide, and technology is available at every step of the way to help you expand your messaging, messaging through media and mastery. And that's what happens when you do follow this trifecta. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found some interesting golden nuggets and snippets and resources that you can use in your business today. If you'd like to learn more about what I do and more of such videos and trainings and strategies that I'm using on my clients, on my own website, and in my own brands, and some of my clients and elite clients that I work with and I consult with, go to this website called StardomAlliance.com. That is called StardomAlliance.com. This is the website where I post my videos and information and registration information about my upcoming webinars and Hangouts, Google Plus Hangouts. I regularly conduct Google Plus Hangouts. So go to this website called, let me write it here. Go to this website, Stardom, STARDOM, Alliance, no spaces, no hyphens, alliance.com. And register for my next webinar, next Google Plus Hangout, and let's learn even more strategies, even more resources. I'll always be sharing even more resources. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer each one of them, and as many questions as possible. So don't forget to ask questions, post comments, and if you like this video, don't forget to share with your friends and your circle of influence, so that everybody gets to share the information and the knowledge here. So see you again in another video on another online event or a webinar or a hangout. Until then, keep smiling, believe in yourself, and get all the best things in life.